Virginia Beach has now won their first 8 playoff games of this playoff run. 2 straight sweeps against Cleveland and the Detroit Pistons. But now we're going into a series against the 1 seed in the Eastern Conference Finals, the Toronto Raptors, who we have had a history of problems against because they've got Lonzo Ball, Grady Dick, Dalen Terry, Jakob Poeltl, a couple of really solid defenders, and they're also bringing Freddie Simmons off the bench, who's dropping like 19 points a game. And Scotty Barnes was their main power forward and was their star player, but he's out for the year. He got hurt against Charlotte in their first game of that round 2 series, and so he's done. Grady Dick, though, was still their top scorer at just below 25 points per game, shooting extremely well from the field and from behind the arc, so just a dangerous offensive scorer. Freddie Simmons off the bench, as I said, is dropping 19 points a game. He is playing incredibly well and is giving these guys a massive spark. Dalen Terry has stepped in and has started for now 7 of their 11 playoff games and is dropping 15 points a game. Lonzo's dishing out 8 assists per game. Wendell Carter is splitting time at center with Jakob Poeltl, and they're both playing well. But they're starting Rasheed Patterson here, who's like a 20-minute rookie or second-year player. Not sure if that is the right move for them to make, but we'll see what happens after Game 1. But he will start in Game 1 at the very least. So we're going to have Lou Dort guard Grady Dick. We're going to have Kuminga on Dalen Terry. And that would leave Jovanovic to Lonzo Ball for now. We're going to also extend pressure as we have been doing throughout the playoffs. And going to do it against Dick as well. Here we go. In Scotiabank Arena in Toronto, it is Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals. Durant scores the first bucket at the rim. And then Boyd pulls the trigger from behind the arc, and we lead quickly 5-0 as Dick splits defenders with the pass to Terry for their first score. And he blows past Jovanovic. Kuminga with the bucket and the foul. The free throw would be good as Boyd picks up a steal off a bad pass from Lonzo. Up to Jovanovic for the bucket. An early 14-point game for the Neptunes, and offense is off to a really nice start. Toronto trying to catch back up, and there's Freddie Simmons, his first bucket off the bench. Then another one with the foul as well. The free throw will tie it because he knocks it down. 18-18 with under 3 to play in the first quarter. Boyd breaks the tie and then puts us back in front after Toronto took an early 2-point lead. But Simmons scores again. Toronto keeps it going, and now Carter is fouled on a 3-point attempt. He would knock down all 3 free throws, and it's 32-27 through 1. We're already facing some kind of adversity here, which we did not really see against the Cavaliers or the Pistons. There's Durant with the bucket and foul. He would miss the free throw. Jovanovic back to him a couple plays later for another score. Then Boyd behind the arc will once again put us back into the lead. Grady Dick fakes out Dort, slices inside for the lay-in, and these two teams are just going back and forth right now as Carter puts in a wild putback. And Freddie Simmons has some space, and Anthony got caught in a off-ball screen, but then he's wide open, and he's got the triple, and now we're back in front. Missed shot here, but Poeltl cleans it up. Out to the power forward Patterson for the bucket. Dort's wide open. He responds. Still a 1-point game. 3 to go in the first half. Simmons through traffic and the foul on Anthony once again. We were called for a lot of first half fouls. They had a lot of free throws in these first 2 quarters. It's an early 4-point lead here in the first half. We are getting closer to the end of the second quarter as Dick knocks down the triple top of the key. Boyd hits this mid-range jumper to end the first half. It's 57-59 here on the road. The Raptors are holding on to a very slim lead, but it's been a very close game the whole time, trading leads, trading ties. How did this second half go? Kuminga at the rim off the assist from Jovanovic. Then Durant off the assist from Dort. Good passing by the Neptunes. Kuminga with the bucket off another assist from Dort. Then Boyd with the assist to Jovanovic after a bobbled pass. The passing on display has been phenomenal all playoff run long. Ball trying to end the drought for Toronto. He does. And the run will only continue for the Neptunes, trying to increase our lead. But Dick's trying to close the gap now down to 3 points. Boyd inside for the easy layup. Hurdle with a mismatch, easy 2, and now it's a 1-point game. Backdoor cut, Anthony stuffs it in with Simmons trailing behind him. Augustine, tough bucket with Pirtle in the area. 2 to play in the third. Simmons completely blows by Mark Augustine off the crossover. And then ball's left open as Jovi sagged off to help. And that's an open 3. To end the third quarter, Dick pulls the trigger, and Toronto's going to have a fourth quarter lead with 12 minutes to play, 86-89. And this is a home game for them, and home teams usually play better in the fourth quarters. Boyd, though, for 3, immediately ties it up. But then Nelson comes back and squares himself up, and they're back in front. But we're trading threes because Kuminga knocks another one down. Duran fades away and hits the jumper. Then Kuminga's open again in the corner as they keep sagging off, and that's a mistake from Wendell Carter. Brady Dick says, game's not over yet. Don't let us back in this game, we're dangerous. Marvin Sanders off the glass and in. Anthony steps back to put us back in front. Then for 3, got it off the screen. We're still just hanging on by a thread, but Simmons is still providing some elite scoring with now 22 points here in the fourth quarter. Just under 5.5 to play in regulation. Murray from the key, got it. Double team comes over, Pirtle whips it to Terry in the corner. Mistake from us to double team Pirtle. Now we got Kuminga down the middle, bucket and foul. Another assist to number 5. And a free throw for Kuminga could put our lead back to 6 with 3 minutes to go. And he knocks it down. Then Duran pump fakes Pirtle into a foul, and he's going to have a free throw chance as well. Can he knock it down with 2:35 to play? No, he can't, fortunately for us. But we get a stop, and then Jovi's wide open for the 3. It's an 11-point game. Boyd attacks and jams it in. Patterson's too slow behind him, and that is going to be the game. Virginia Beach holds on to win a close battle here on the road, 125-116. A very, very nice win. The offense just cannot be stopped right now. We have not found a defensive team that could stop us yet, but this Toronto team has given us some things to think about. They scored 116 points on us and were very competitive throughout the entire game. We just had a 1 quarter really where we outperformed them, and we end up with the win. Here's after that dunk, Jovi and Boyd flexing to cap off this Game 1 victory, this 9-0 playoff start. 29 for Grady Dick. He was fantastic. Freddie Simmons was fantastic off the bench. Pirtle played extremely well and had a couple of steals and blocks. And Sanders also off the bench gave a couple of buckets to the Raptors too to keep them in the game. Boyd drops 36, 6, and 9. Kuminga was heavily involved and was a huge contributor to the win with a lot of threes dropping that were wide open. Duran was perfect. 21 points, 18 boards, 10 for 10. Only took smart shots. And Liddell was the only scoreless guy for us, but he only took 1 total shot anyway. So it's a really nice Game 1 win. And there was another close Game 1 over in the WCF as Seattle takes this game 102-99. Preston Woods stuffing the stat sheet with 6 blocks and a really nice double-double. Looks like Chuck Early scored about 12 points off the bench. And the Sonics barely take it by 3. So 2 close games. And the Raptors are now going to put in Wendell Carter Jr. into their starting lineup. They're going to bench Patterson. So I have to game plan for that. And so to game plan for them putting Wendell Carter Jr. in their starting lineup, I feel comfortable keeping our lineup as is. It's been fantastic the entire playoff run. But we can just switch out some of the matchups that we have. So probably just taking Boyd off of off of Patterson, who's not even actually on there. So if we just get Carter, we can put Boyd on him. Going to be a bit of a size problem maybe for Boyd, but I mean, he's the MVP. I believe that he could probably just get it done regardless, but I'm really concerned about the defense, really, is if he can stop Carter on, offensive rebounding, defensive rebounding, and can he stop Carter if Carter gets a feed down low in the low post. So, gonna have to just worry about that once we cross that bridge, or come up to it. But aside from that, I feel comfortable just trying to see how Game 2 goes, because Game 1 was very close. I think it's worth getting some more insights from Game 2 on the road as we have a 1-game lead. So let's jump right in and see how this game goes too. We are back in Scotiabank today, folks, in Toronto. It will start with the ball. They're wearing their away reds. We're wearing our alternate grays. Here we go with Carter. He's already trying to get busy down low. He's going to fire, and he's got it. He will open the score in here for both teams. In the playoffs, he's averaged about 11 points per game, shooting just below 50% from the field. Ivanovic, open three, money for the first bucket for us and our first lead. Back in the post for Carter, off ball. And we got Boyd off ball. Great pass from Jovanovic, but Boyd steps out of bounds. Raptors ball. Trying to go back to Carter for the third straight time. Backing down Boyd. This time he missed it. All right, good job. Going back to that same play. And this time it's going to work. Here's Grady Dick, open off ball, and he's fouled on the three. You're kidding. It's always the first quarter. It's always a three. First one good. It's happened with Wendell Carter in the first quarter of Game 1. He hit all three of those as well. Handoff. Boyd fires over Carter. No, but Duran tracks it down to put it in. Harry has an open shot. That one drops. Open shots, but no good from Mac Boyd from behind the arc. Shot clock under 5. Ball pulls the trigger. No dice. Got a mismatch somewhere. Carter guarding Jovanovic. We attack this? How do we not attack this? Jovi still hits the three somehow. We'll take it. Shot clock under 5. Pirtle comes up for a screen but never set it. And Carter has to force a bad one. Boyd's doubled. Cross-court pass. Duran hangs on. They get back on defense. Jovanovic. It's covered well by Terry. Screen coming. And he'll just fire. Screen on the wing from Pirtle. Back to him. Inside. Missing the layup. I should have had that one drop. We still lead by 1. 10 points to 9. Up and in there for Jonathan Kuminga off the handoff. The assist from Duran. There he has it poked out, and Boyd has another steal. Seen plenty of those in the playoffs, especially for him. Had a couple in game 1 that led to a couple of scores. Kuminga penetrates. Terry stalls him out. Left-handed shot, no good. Off the screen. Terry got the switch, but his pass is deflected by Jalen Duran and stolen. Kuminga sees Boyd up ahead for the two-handed stuff. Out of a timeout. Backdoor for Lonzo, and he's got it. Still a one-score game here in the first quarter. Green from Murray. Dort pulls a trigger from behind the arc, and he splashes that one. 17-11. Our three-pointers are still dropping just like back in game 1. Good to see. Carter has, well, I thought he had advantage in terms of positioning, but Murray gets the steal, and Jovanovic has a fast break jam. Off the screen. Dick covered well by Dort, but he gets inside for the easy 2. Versus us this year, compared to his usual numbers, not very high. He's shot well against us and is still putting up like 17 points a game against this Neptunes team, but not even close to his production here in the playoffs as Duran gets a bucket and foul. The first on Pirtle. We got 10 points now in the paint, 8 for the Raptors. We're winning that battle by a little bit. Another free throw off the mark, though, from Duran. Quick pass up to Lonzo for the quick triple. Now Freddie Simmons is checked in. That's not going to be good news for our defense because that dude is electric. But he's going to have to guard Jovanovic, and he's there for the buckets. Behind the arc, left it short a little bit, did Simmons. And we get it back up by 7. Shot clock under 5. Got to create something here, and Dort does just that. We are 11 for 15 from the field. What a start. Simmons frees himself up and finds the bucket, despite Dort being draped all over him. Off ball in the corner. They don't free up Jovanovic yet, but he gets back door, but he's blocked by Jakob Poeltl. Didn't see him from behind, thought he had the layup. High screen, Simmons inside, fouled. First on Chris Murray. Simmons continues to just create his own shot. Does not need help from the rest of his team. He can just do it by himself, which is a good player to have, especially off the bench. A little isolation here. Anthony, a little back and forth over Simmons. Sanders can't knock it down from 3. Raptors offense not keeping up right now with ours. We lead by 7. Anthony's trying to find something. Augustine in the corner. Boyd with the pump fake. Over 2 defenders. He just flips it up and in. That looked way too easy. Sanders spots up and knocks it down. They've shot pretty well, but just not as well as we have, and they don't really have a high amount of shot attempts either, so also been an impact on the game so far in our lead. Shot clock counting down. What are we doing here, Cole? What is that? On the other end, mismatch for Poeltl. This time we'll finish the play. It closed our lead to 5. Boyd missed. Murray wide open in the corner. But Augustine finds Anthony for the open shot, which he can't complete. Good on-ball defense here from Cole Anthony. Good job off the screen too, but Simmons still cans the shot. Man, what a player this guy is. And in his face, just did not matter. The Neptunes up by 3 through 1 quarter. Close game, 29-26. Start of the quarter. Boyd gets inside and jams it all over a couple of Raptors defenders. Just getting inside. 3 red shirts around him, doesn't matter. Marvin Sanders open again, but this time the shot's off. The other end, Boyd steps back and just barely missed a really nice shot. Now Duran swats a live attempt from Simmons. What a play. He hit a sky for that one. Augustine then throws it right to Sanders and turns it over. He'll just take it himself over Augustine. Missed it, left it short. Augustine turns it over again. Sanders just stole it right back. Now Simmons has space over Jovanovic for the triple. 2-point game. Augustine blows by Sanders. Floater high off the glass and in. Nice soft touch. Trying to go back door to Dick. Doesn't work out. I like Brea with it. Kuminga's on Dick. Good on ball defense. He'll have to pull the trigger. Tough shot. No good. Boyd for three on the other end. Jovanovic with the assist. Nelson, full head of steam, blowing by Boyd with the bucket and foul. All right. I'm just so sick of this like haircut on these kinds of players, man, though. Like, this is just awful. Like, get that haircut out of the game. I'm sorry, it just looks so dumb. But the three-point play is completed by Nelson. 4-point game. High ball screen for Jovanovic, trying to work around Simmons. Now he steps back. Augustine over ball, just had it rim out. That was good defense, though. Oh, Jovanovic has another steal. Carter lost it. Boyd on the other end jams it in. The transition jam. The Neptunes lead by 6. We're always due for one of those at least each game. Dick for three, yes. Couple of screens for Jovanovic off ball. He's open for another triple. Off the screen. Lonzo can't knock down the triple. 6-point lead for the away team, and got the ball. Trying to extend this lead with over 7.5 to go in this quarter. We turn the ball over as Stort made a bad pass behind Jovanovic, and Carter has the steal. Dick probes, but his shot off the glass is off the mark. Liddell has been a quietly good defender all year long. Really, the entire series has been very solid on defense. Off the Duran screen. Dort hits another shot. He's playing some good basketball, huh? Another shot for Simmons. This dude is absolutely ballistic. This dude is just an absolute tornado of points. Murray over Dick. Just rattling out. That's a good shot, though. I'll take that every day. Keep firing those looks off, Chris Murray. Lonzo gets around a screen and got Dort to sag off for a second. And our lead is cut to 4. Another corner screen. It's for Jovanovic. Inside. Easy lay-in. Nelson sets the screen. We cover that one well. Dort stays attached to Grady Dick. And we got to stop Liddell. A nice help defense to thwart that shot. Dick now just 2 for 5. Has not really taken a whole lot of shots. Hasn't been able to. Jovanovic open again off ball. Same play as the last one. Here we go with Simmons. He's got Murray on him. Fading away. My God, he's cooking. All he does is cook. 14 points, 83% shooting. Under 5 to play in the half. We lob it for Boyd, but just out of reach from Cole Anthony. Had a couple of guys rise up to try and swat that one away as Dalen Terry knocks a shot down on the other end. Both teams aren't really scoring a whole lot off of the other turnovers, but it's back to a 4-point contest. 48-44. Just like game 1, it's been back and forth and close throughout. Boyd inside for the jam, and the only difference between this game and last game is the lack of fouling, and the Neptunes this time around are the team that is kind of hovering in the lead for now. Carey sizing up Kuminga, penetrating but not finishing the play. We get it back. Boyd finds Capella. He missed Kuminga wide open. Now we do get it to him, but now Boyd's doubled. Kuminga inside. Pirtle all over him. Doesn't matter. Bucket and foul. The second on Pirtle. Tough bucket right there from 0-0. free throw is in. Here's a high ball screen. Simmons got around Anthony, and he just still can't miss. If this dude has 1 inch of space, it's going in the hoop. My word. Get this guy on a different team, make him start somewhere, because he would be dropping like 30 points a game or something. After a steal, ball's got a dunk. The Raptors continue to hang around. As soon as we pull away and get ourselves back to like an 8-9 point lead, they immediately go on a little spurt of their own. Boyd, left-handed shot, no good. Pirtle in the area there on defense. Now Simmons sees a lane and wants to attack, and he immediately draws a foul. Just bucket after bucket, point after point for Mr. Simmons here. 1 for 2 at the line, 3-point game. Jovanovic in now for the rest of this first half. Kuminga spins to find Augustine open. He cans it. Great pass. So far in this first half, the Raptors have not been able to find a way to get back in front here, but if they keep Simmons on the floor here, they might be in the front soon, because he is just scoring every time he gets the ball in his hands. We just took a bad shot as well. 4-point game, again under 2 to go in the first half. Grady Dick, nice crossover, but he misses the shot, and Capella tracks down the rebound. Boyd off a screen on the low post, flips it up and in with the left hand. Don't let this guy get the ball down there, because he's going to score every time. Oh, nice move by Dick. He just got Augustine caught on that screen like it was nothing, but he just didn't finish the play. Only 2 for 7 now from the field. Augustine rounds the screen. We missed him, but Yovi's open. And he knocks it down. Tough shot. Oh, he's about to cook here. Simmons, wait, no, he just passed out. That's a curious decision by him. You don't see that very often. Dick, another contested 3. We had a guy right there. Great job again on defense. Doing a lot better to close this first half. Boyd doubles. Capella hangs on, but they rebound and cover on defense. We lob it for Kuminga. He switched hands midair. He and Boyd link up. A 10-2 Virginia Beach run. The last 2 minutes and counting. What a way to end this first half. And to give ourselves a bigger cushion for the second. Here's the last shot, the last play of this second quarter. Screen from Pirtle. Dick the 3. He breaks the cold spell and we'll end the half on a solid note. 63-55. Neptunes leading by 8. The second half begins when we have the ball. Kuminga pulls up from behind the arc and can't knock it down. Both teams have shot the ball pretty well in this game. We just shot a bit better than they have, and a lot more threes have gone in for us too, which is why we're in front. The Raptors could just get rid of those couple of cold spells they have, which they had at least 2 of in game 1, then they would be right in this game, or even in the lead perhaps, but in this game and the last one, they had just a handful of minute stretches where they just don't score that much, and that's why they're down right now. Dick to Terry for the reverse jam. First bucket of the half. Gonna be a play for Boyd off ball. There he is, wide open, a foot behind the line. No good this time, but that's a good shot. High screen out on the wing, but they turn the ball over. Dick threw it right to Duran. Dort's open up ahead for the tomahawk jam. Always love seeing Dort get the ball in transition plays because he knows what to do when it's just him in the hoop. Dick want to take him down low though, and he missed again. Dort continues to show his worth on defense, man, and his contributions on the offensive end have not gone unnoticed either. Double Boyd again. Dort hangs onto the pass. And once again, the Raptors recover after the double team. They're 5 on the clock. Kuminga had some space, but he's 0 for 2 to start the first half, or the second half, rather. Another high screen. Pirtle sets it, but Dick misfires again. It's not his day right now. Off shot again for Kuminga. The end of that shot clock, no good. Better defense from the Raptors these first couple of plays, for sure. Dort always seems to be the last defender with the shot clock winding down, and when you got him on him, you're usually in store for a stop. Not this time, but still. Corner screen. Jovanovic into a layup, swatted by Pirtle. Left a bit too much air under it for him to swat that ball away. Now they got a mismatch. Help comes, but Pirtle took a really bad shot. We've been in front for the entire game pretty much, and we do feel like we're in control, but they're still hanging around. You know that if they are, the game's not even close to being over. Ball turns Yovi around, but once again, they just can't finish these plays. They've made some nice moves. They've made some nice passes. They put themselves in some good positions, but they haven't completed some of these plays. And we keep turning the ball over, and it's freeing up some opportunities for them as Carter hits the corner 3, and our lead is back to 6. Another handoff. Boyd picks it back out. Kuminga's open. This dude has been elite from 3 all year long. Dick shrugs off. Dort gets inside and hits this time. I think right now the game plan for him is to get to the rim, get to the paint, score from a couple of feet away. That's when he's been his best against Dort. We're going to call a timeout here, up by 7. About half of the quarter left. Chris Murray checks in for Kuminga, and Dort hits another open shot. This dude has been having a fantastic game both ways, man. What a player. What a pickup he has been for us. He's been a huge, huge piece of this team since he was added. Behind the arc. Murray has his shot rattle outs. Haven't gotten him as involved in these first 2 games as he usually is, but not going to worry about it until it's an actual problem. Little pick and roll here with Carter. Easy dunk for him, I guess. Now they got a steal. To strip the ball from Jalen Duren's hands. Our 8th turnover of the game. We're on track to surpass our usual average. 5 minutes to go, but 6-point game. Still hanging on. Boyd off ball. He's going to pull up. That shot just rolls out. Dort gets caught on the screen. Terry blows by Duren, but then Duren catches up to block the shot. What a play by him. I thought Terry was for sure going to just blow by him. Mismatch now. Duren doubled. Boyd's wide open. Another 3 that won't drop for him. We have gone scoreless these last 2 minutes, but the Raptors kind of have too. Carter back out. Good passing by the Raptors, but even better defense by the Neptunes. Terry has to hit a tough one, but he can't. Got Terry on Duren again. They're going to double again. And Duren does the same thing. Murray will clean it up, though, for the 3. 5 more than Toronto now for Virginia Beach. Timeout Raptors. Out of the Raptors timeouts. Trying to stop this game from slipping away perhaps here in the tail end of this 3rd quarter. Off the screen, ball fires, but he has not had the best day. But we just turned the ball over. Anthony threw it right to him. What the heck was that? Up to Simmons, who continues to light us up, dude. This guy is nuts. Bella sets the screen. Anthony gets around it, but turns it over again. Threw it right to Carter. Come on, guys. We have a lot of TOs in this game, man. And it's leading once again to points for Toronto. Every time we get to around 8 or 9 points, it goes right back to 4. That's been the entire game since the first quarter. Anthony attacks and jams it all over Simmons. Go back to the bench, 18. I'm sick of you, man. Get the heck out of here. He sent Simmons to the graveyard on that one, man. That was phenomenal. Little pick and roll here with Nelson, and they got it. Still hanging around. This feels a lot like a flipped version of Game 1. I really don't want this to go to the fourth quarter and have what happened to them happen to us. Jovanovic to Capella at the rim for 2. I believe in us to prevent that from happening in the fourth quarter from a slight little mini comeback from Toronto, but this is a home game for them. I don't think that they're gonna drop 2 straight games in a close fourth quarter on back-to-back games, don't you? I don't think so. We'll see though. This team that we have is proven time and time again that maybe we have underestimated them so far this season, despite the couple of losses that we saw them have. Dominguez trying to create good on-ball defense, but they left Boyd open for 3. But he really has not been good from there since the first half. Simmons, hop steps, just slicing through the defense. He keeps it going, man. We have shot the ball at a crazy good clip. Both teams have. It's been a very high percentage game. Not a high scoring game, really, but a high percentage game. And he's been a big part of that. Jovanovic has 2, but this three's not going to fall. He had 20 first half points. Not done a whole lot here in the third quarter. Sanders is open off ball, and they're closing the gap even more. At least we'll have a lead in the fourth quarter to start out, unless we turn this ball over somehow. The last shot of the quarter coming up, hopefully. Go to a screen for Boyd for a 3. There he is. He's back. Good shot to end the quarter. 84-79. Oh my God. Are you serious? It's 84-82. Start of the fourth quarter. Sanders behind the arc, missed it. That would have put them in front. Thank God. All right. It's going to be a tight finish once again, but I'm kind of loving this right now. Just like Game 1, I love these kinds of games. We need some more close ones. Boyd misses the jumper. Here's a screen from Nelson. Sanders finds space, and now they are in front. Sanders has also been a very key contributor off the bench for Toronto. Obviously nowhere near as close as Simmons has, but he still has provided several buckets in each of these first 2 games. That's a great pass to Boyd, though. What a feed from Cole Anthony. High ball screen again. Sanders gets downhill, and Kuminga fouls him. Free throws coming up. I haven't had too many of these this game, but the fourth quarter, things might get a bit more physical. Sanders knocks down both, and they're back in front. Boyd blows by a defender in for another monster dunk. Down the middle, Dick at the rim. Missed it, Durant. Solid defense. Way to get a hand up in there. Big stop at the rim. Every bucket counts now. Cole Anthony off ball. Open shots. He knocks it down. Big money right there. High ball screen. Dort got stuck. Pick and roll with Nelson. He's fouled. More free throws. At least he missed the shot. Even Nelson, who had a couple of points in Game 1, has been better in this game. Very efficient from the field, I might add. A couple of guys off their bench have just been playing some good basketball, not going to lie. Murray contested three. Got it! Despite Dick right there in his face. He fell over too. What a shot. This team wants to win right now, man, and I'm loving it. Sanders kicks it back to Nelson. He's wide open, but this time he can't finish the play. 9 minutes left. Augustine just missed it, and Pirtle tracks it down. Dick flares out. Open shot. Really just not his day. If he plays better, the Raptors are in the lead right now. Augustine for three. Another contested shot. Not a smart one. Screen coming up. Dick's trying to find some space. Pirtle's got it now, and the shot clock's winding down. Nelson has to fire. Well defended by Kuminga. And Augustine's left wide open. Too many guys on the right side of the court. And it's because they've got a hurt guy on the floor. It's David Nelson. I was wondering why there were only 4 guys on this side, and it looks like he might be grabbing a hamstring or something. It's fortunate news for the Raptors as he is one of their 3 to 4 guys off the bench that I've been talking about that's been giving them a lot of points. So Carter checks in now with 8 to play. We got a free 3-pointer off of that injury. It kind of sours the mood of the crowd here as things have quieted down. Another contested shot, but Simmons gets the board and just turns around to put it back in. Kuminga pulls up. That's a tough shot. Good defense there by Carter. We got a mismatch down low and they see it. Help comes, but Carter throws it up early and he got the bucket. It's back to 4. Out of the timeout, under 7 minutes to play. We're still holding on to a 2-bucket cushion. And Boyd continues to struggle from 3 here in the second half, but that's okay. Just got to get more looks for him elsewhere and get him down low. The Raptors just always have a shot to win this game if they keep themselves in it like they are right now. And Pirtle closes the gap off the offensive rebound. 97-95. Any team's game. Boyd rounds a screen. Inside. He kicks it back out. Murray bobbles the pass and then made a bad choice to pull up there. Now the Raptors have their shot to tie it up, particularly for the first time in a while. Terry, inside, got it over Boyd. 97 apiece. Going back to the same play. This time Boyd's much more open, and he's got it. Terry's trying to draw Boyd out, but he's doing a good job on defense. Can he get the stop? No. He's called for the foul. Calling a lot more on these in the fourth quarter. What did I say? He misses the first one, though. That's a key miss. And he misses both. Huge. Ball don't lie. Jovanovic has space as Lonzo just sagged off and got caught on Kuminga. 5-point game. That's a big shot. Got to play for Grady Dick here off ball. Yep, there he is. He's open. And he knocks it down. Jovanovic takes a bad shot. Why would you shoot that? Had three red shirts all around him, including Pirtle, who's way taller and is a great shot blocker. 3-point game now. They got a mismatch with Pirtle on Boyd. Terry's trying to survey, but can't really find anything. Lonzo might just have to force this one up. Yovi's there. The shot's off. Lonzo still has not been at his best here on the offensive side of the ball. Off the screen. Dort finds Boyd on the cut down the middle. Pirtle can't get back on defense, and our lead is back to 5. Every bucket, as I said, counts right now, and that's a big one. It is a severe left ankle sprain for Nelson. He's going to miss the rest of the season, unfortunately, for the Raptors. As Dort is called for a foul on Pirtle here. Not sure how reliable he is at the charity stripe, but he is tired, and the first one's off. Looking like the Neptunes out there missing some important free throws. He goes 1 for 2. Kuminga down the middle. Terry too late behind him. Just like game when we're trying to just extend our lead by just a little bit, enough where they don't have enough time at the end of the game to come back. 6-point game. Got to play here for Dalen Terry. He's wide open. No. He's got it. Got to score now. Lonzo's playing some great defense on Jovanovic right now. We're going to pass it out to Boyd instead. Kuminga's left wide open. You can't be doing that. You shouldn't double team our guys because we're going to splash a 3 right in your mouth. Dick for 3 off the inbound pass. Just missed it. They've had a couple of close calls like that all game long. And right now the window, their comeback is closing little bit by little bits. Backdoor for Durant. He got in front of Pirtle. Beautiful pass by Jovanovic. A 14-6 run. The last 3 minutes and 45 seconds to close the game. That's how it's done. Dick rises up, and this game's not over. This crowd is loud. They are on their feet. Can we silence them somehow? Boyd doubles. Kuminga left open. No good. Carter gets the rebound. It's a 5-point game. 2 possessions. Dort tried to jump the pass. Dick steps into a shot, but missed it again from the elbow. We get it back with under 90 seconds to play. This crowd is still alive. They're still doubling Mac Boyd. He stalled in his tracks. Toronto playing some solid defense. They're going to double again. Duran at the rim. Got it over Lonzo. Trying to create, but Dick continues to take some tough shots, but he knocks down another one here in the face of Lou Dort. Taking a couple more of them in the latter couple of minutes of regulation here. Under 45 seconds to play. 4-point game. Foul on Lonzo on the reach-in. Double Yovi. Durant blows by Pirtle in for another personal foul, and now we're in the bonus. These are big free throws from 0 right here, man. First one in there. Come on, Jalen Duren. Go 2 for 2. I believe in you. You're clutch. Yes! Crowd's a lot quieter now. Carter pulls up. No good. The crowd thought he had that one. And this game is nearly over. Just like game 1, very similar outcome. Close game throughout. You pull away the last 6 minutes of game time. Jovanovic goes 1 for 2 from the stripe. We lead by 7 with under 20 seconds to go. Lonzo bricks the quick shots, and we can dribble this ball out. What a win here in game 2. We finally have some real competition. 2 really hard-fought, gritty, tough wins on the road to go out to a 2-0 ECF lead. Great job by Virginia Beach. Look at this dude. 29 points in 25 minutes. 11 for 13 from the field. What the absolute heck. Grady Dick ends up with 21, but on a poor shooting day, had a better second half than his first half, I think. Dalen Terry had a couple of big plays in the fourth quarter. Sanders did as well, but they're just missing a couple of plays. A couple of plays have been the difference in this series. And Mac Boyd and Jovanovic. I mean, Jovi played much better here today than he did in Game 1. 24 points, 10 assists, 9 for 14 was great from behind the arc. Boyd at 28, 4 and 6, stuff in the stat sheet. Kuminga did just as well as last game. Dort was great shooting-wise. Duran was perfect once again, off to a 14 for 14 start here in the series. And we once again come out on top. Liddell, the only scoreless player again for us, but was the only guy to not even shoot the ball. So, great job. We shot the ball incredibly well. They did too, but not as well as we did. They once again had more free throws, but right now that's not mattering as much because we're just scoring at a good clip. And we can't be slowed down, but close games in the first 2 games against them. Let's see what happens in Game 2 against Sonics and Grizzlies. Looks like they're going to keep their starting 5 the same. They're going back to Atlantic Arena, but the Sonics take another close game. Both games have been by 3 points. Both Sonic wins. 26 for Morant, 24 for Augustine, 23 for Bane. Preston Woods played well. The Grizzlies somehow lost despite a really nice box score. They almost came back in the fourth quarter. Really, it was a very high scoring fourth quarter. 21 and 10 for Trae Young. Just more balanced scoring for the Sonics. Chuck Early shot the ball well. Kuzma was good. Pretty much nobody played poorly for them besides Marcus Sasser, but it was still decent in this game. They come out on top by 3. Close series of the other. Both series have been really close in the first 2 games. There's just one team that's really making their name heard so far, but that's going to do it for part 1 here, folks. Thanks for tuning in as always. Please like, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll see you guys next time for part 2. Peace out.